advisor katnar pule puthi ka sorkar Meghalaya uba Himalaya Shampliang hakasngi baar ula ong ba ka sorkar MDA2 kala syem ya kibabun kisinjam kibaya day ber nonghikai SSA ka jela batsyen kan sapenlai ya kepisa ka basan po ar klur tingka kenang ban la ban pen khoi ya ka tulop jong nonghikai school SSA nalor kata ula ongru banalor ka nekasan po arklur nakal yang ka sorkar kala pentik naru ban pelai ya ka area ka badang sa teng mentala kumba kaddo kat nesnem uba syang peliang ula ongru baya ka area ka baningkong lala ban pelai ha ubnai jeliu baladem ya ka second installment la pelai mentau benai bat ya kisin jam ki baya day bat ka jisiu ya ki tulom kala dap ya lepa syakman Syuk ula ong kat ba ka sorkar kala syimkia halor baro ki mat ki baya day bat ki nonghikai school SSA nakal yang katnat puli puthi ka kwaru ban yo iya ka jingkiu syakmat jong ki school SSA ha ki singki por ki wan.
Nevertheless, the government of Meghalaya under the dynamic leadership of Sri Conrad Sangma has always been behind the SSA teachers. We have noticed, we have seen how committed the government is towards the problems faced by the SSA teachers. I remember 5 years back, we used to have a lot of issues when the teachers would frequently leave the classroom and come to the streets to demand their normal rights. Normal rights in terms of just salaries. The rights that they are just deserving. It could be increments, it could be arrears, it could be salaries. SSA teachers would always hog the limelight of the newspapers, of the media. There they are out in the streets against the government for not paying them on time. This used to be the regular features in those days. Then came the time when the opposition in the floor of the house would take up the issues of the SSA teachers, and from then on, things became serious. Mr. Conrad Sangma came to be the chief minister from 2018 onwards. MDA 1 tried to do a lot. It succeeded in solving a lot of your problems. Now MDA 2 has done more. In just 6 months' time, the present government has been able to address almost all your issues. I'll be carrying the message to all these dignitaries of the warmth, the kindness, and the response that you have given by way of showing the mark to felicitate the people who matters to you in this government. My dear friends, we have heard from the respected President in his introductory remarks today that there are still more that you look out for. There were more that you were looking for, which you have already got, which this government has already responded to you. But I think there are more to do. I must say, like you heard from the respected President, that your salary has been paid till the month of June. And definitely, it has been taken up by the department that they will not fail in their duties to pay you every quarterly from now on. You will get your salary on a quarterly basis. Then, the first installment from the Government of India, which will be released to the state government in the month of September. This is because a 1 month back, when the Honorable Minister of Education was in Delhi, I had also accompanied the Honorable Minister. We had met certain high officials in the ministry who looks after the SSA. And we have discussed at length issues relating to the teachers under SSA. And that is when these secretary level officers in the ministry had assured that henceforth things will smoothen, and as we provide all the utilization certificates to the Government of India, as we comply to all the norms that the Government of India has set for us, the flow of money will never be stopped for you. To have this special meeting with the officials in the ministry, particularly for the problems faced by the SSA teachers. And that is why I stand here to tell you of why things have started to be better now, because of the reason that we have complied to all the norms. Whatever was pending, there was a big gap between the state government and the central government. There were a lot of UCs that were not being furnished to them. There were a lot of papers that we have not informed them. And that is the reason SSA money was blocked in New Delhi. Henceforth, it is not going to happen like that, because we have taken onto our shoulders the responsibility to make your life easy, so that you will not spend your time coming out of the classrooms demanding for your rights, but you would concentrate in the classroom for the benefit of the children, of the students, and for a better education atmosphere in the areas. We will be setting some goals for you now. You cannot just keep on demanding things from the government. We also have to demand something from you. We want you will be giving certain goals, which the SSA Directorate will be providing certain goals for you. There will be curriculums that will be changing. We have new education policy coming in place. You have to be prepared. You will be trained again. All teachers will be trained again, given orientation courses to adopt the new education policy in the state. And therefore, my dear friends, like I said, you will be given certain goals. Now these goals have to be achieved, because we have to move with the change. We have to move with the change. This is a very critical juncture for education, which is undergoing a transitional change. And this transitional change has to happen. With time, things change. Therefore, with time, you have to change. We have to change. New policies will come. And we have to adapt to new policies. And to come to terms with the new policies, you will also be trained. Classrooms will be converted into smart classrooms. When smart classrooms come in, you also have to adapt how to train the minds of our young people through the smart classrooms. Government is thinking in bringing a lot of change in all the classrooms in the state. You will be the main stakeholders there. We would like you to be part and parcel of such change, because we have to take our children to the next level. They have to go to the next level. Our children have to be at par with the children and the rest of the country. Am I right? So therefore, to take your children, my children, to such level that they should be at par with the children of the rest of the country, we have to undergo a lot of change. And I want you to be part of the change. Play a vital role in the change. We will be having CUET centers now in Jowai, in Shillong, and in Tura. Now our children have to be able to compete with the rest of the country. Now how do you prepare the mind of our students for such exams? Change will come. Curriculum change will come. Syllabus change will come. Many other changes will come. Therefore, I want you to be ready for such changes. My dear friends, it is challenging, no doubt. The Conrad Sangma government has taken this initiative, and we have already cleared the first installment to you, and now the second installment, which was due to be given to you in December before Christmas, is already on the way to all your accounts. You can imagine how speedily the department is functioning now. I was telling the Honorable Minister, we would not like to see any of the SSA teachers to come and tell us what to do. We should know our role, we should know our duty. While they perform their duty in the classroom, we should perform our duty in our office rooms. Am I right? Yes, sir. And therefore, we will not give you one reason. We will not give you one reason to complain that this is stuck here or that is stuck there. I must really thank our officers.